I promise I'm not naked. I'm always wearing a tube top. I'm not naked, I promise. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My voice sounds so like raspy today. Today we are going to be trying out some new products. I've been buying some new makeup products. I've been getting some stuff in PR, and I feel like this year started off with so many new products, mostly complexion products, which I will not be trying a new foundation today. I will absolutely not. My skin just can't handle it at the moment. Picking up some new products and stuff, and I really just want to try it out, and I figured what better way than just to do it all in one video. So my hair is being a mess. I have a box of stuff right here. Some things are like new, and then some things are like new-ish, and then some things just aren't new at all, but they're new to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my hair back. I already have my eyebrows done because I didn't have any new eyebrow products or anything. So we're gonna start off with the eyes, and I actually have this right here. This is the Makeup Revolution Cut Crease Canvas primer, I guess. I don't know, eye base. Full coverage eyeshadow base, that's the name. It also has a built-in brush, which I looked at the brush and I didn't really care for that like is in it, but basically I heard this is like a dupe for the P. Louise eyeshadow base, which I don't have. I'm gonna use this like as an eyeshadow primer, and then I will probably cut my crease with it. So it just comes in like this big bottle. Oh, Jesus, this big bottle, and then this is like the brush. I don't know, you can't even really tell. Oh, there we go. You can kind of see it now. I take off the product, but there's like a little brush applicator. I don't know how I feel about that. Like I probably would, like I don't think I would cut my crease with this, but it's a nice like option if you don't have like a brush. Camera's being a piece of shit right now, but we're just gonna ignore that and we're just gonna jump into it. So I picked up the shade Illustrate Fair. They do have different shades. I just picked this one up. I believe they have like a white one, like a pure white one, and then like different shades for different skin tones, so that's nice. So I'm gonna put this on my eye, and oh, she's pigmented. Okay, she's like not too thick, but she's definitely like pigmented. Like from what I see from everyone's like videos and stuff, that I look crazy. The P. Louise one is pretty thick. This one kind of feels like a concealer. Like a concealer kind of consistency. I do like that shade. It did cover up like any veins I had too. So I don't know if this is supposed to just be used for cut creases or like you can use it as an entire eyeshadow primer. I don't really know, but we're just going with it. I picked this up at Ulta. Well, I got it online. I don't know if it's in stores yet. And I think it was $10. I don't know if I'm gonna set my eyeshadow base. I always do, but I feel like with this one, I don't know. I feel like I don't know if I'm supposed to set it or not. Just like the P. Louise one, like I know you're not supposed to set that one either, so I don't know. We will see. I'm gonna be using the new Ace Beauty, well, it's like kind of new, the Flare palette. This is what the inside looks like. It is so beautiful. I have used this already, but I only used like 2 eyeshadows, and I want to play with it more, and a lot of people wanted to see a video on it, so I thought I would just throw it in here. I do have this picture saved on my phone of Aquaria, and she did this makeup look, and it is so pretty. She's wearing like the same colors that are in this palette, so I thought it would be perfect, and I believe she also has like a cut crease too. So if you guys don't know, I love Aquaria so freaking much, so I had to do it one time. I'm gonna start off with the shade Atlantis, which is like this deeper teal shade. I don't think I'm gonna set this, but I hope this doesn't turn out to be trash because I don't set my primer and I always do. So I am just gonna take a little bit of this shade first and build it up. She does have her eyeshadow winged out a little bit, so I'm gonna kind of bring that outwards. Honestly, hate not setting my eyeshadow primer. It just feels wrong to me. Take a clean brush and kind of blend out the edges. And also take that brush and just, since it is a little bit smaller, I'm going to start packing this shade on the outer corner and then into the crease a little bit. So I'm going to build that color up right here since we are going to be doing a cut crease, so it has that like intensity. There. I'm gonna pack that on the outer corner a little bit more. I'm gonna take that cut crease primer again and then just cut my crease with it. I'm not going to use the little brush that comes with it because I feel like it's like too small, and I always cut my crease with the Makeup Shack T51 brush. It's like the perfect brush to cut my crease. So I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand to stamp that in the spot where I want to cut my crease. I'm also going to kind of look straight to see where I need to cut my crease. I'm just going to take my finger and kind of just blend the edge right there into the outer corner. I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is the Time 206 brush, my favorite brush ever, and just kind of stamp that Atlantis shade back and then also into that primer, just so everything is nice and blended. I actually really like this shade to cut the crease. Also going to kind of just intensify where we're like kind of cutting the crease a little bit. Oh, that base is tacky. So pigment that I'm going to put on my lid should stick to it, but because my eyes do tend to like transfer even when I do a cut crease, my eyes are slightly hooded, I'm going to take my NYX pigment primer. This isn't new, but I always do this just so nothing like moves around or anything. Take the shade Bayberry. It's like this really pretty icy blue. Put that all over the lid. This color is so freaking... I die. It's so pretty. So I'm just kind of packing that on, blending it into this blue shade over here. The Time 206 brush again with a little bit of Atlantis, and just kind of blend those two together so everything is nice and seamless. Like this base, like if I would set it, I would still get this like color payoff. I don't think I would need to not set it, you know. I'm gonna do this eye off camera really quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that we have the eyes somewhat finished, we'll come back to the lower lash line and stuff afterwards, but next we're gonna go into the face. So I actually have this new e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I heard that this is a dupe for the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I don't have the Tatcha Silk Canvas, but I know like my friend Ashley and Jay Kissa, they all like rave about it, and I feel like everyone that like uses the Tatcha Silk Canvas loves it. This was, I think, $8. I bought this on the e.l.f. website. It says apply a thin, even amount to moisturize skin prior to makeup application. Allow to set for 30 seconds before applying foundation. So it says apply a thin amount, so I'm just going to take... Is that a lot? I don't know. I don't know how much you're supposed to use. So I'm just taking that much, and I'm just going to... I guess just apply it like this. I don't really know how you're supposed to use this. I took a little bit more. I'm just gonna apply that. It feels really nice though. It doesn't feel like, when I think of putty, I think of like silly putty. That's not what it feels like. It just feels like, I don't know. It feels really nice. It feels very like silky. This is supposed to smooth the skin. Prep it with squalane to help moisturize and grip makeup for all day wear. The velvety texture glides over the skin, smoothing over imperfections for a poreless effect. I feel like my skin does look very smooth right now. Very like poreless. Pores aren't like a huge thing that I notice in my makeup, so I don't really know. I'm gonna add some to my nose. Sit for 30 seconds it says. While I do that, I'll explain to you what I'm gonna be using to apply my makeup today. Like I said, I'm not trying to do foundation. I am gonna be using just the L'Oreal one that I just made a video about. If you guys haven't seen that, go watch it. But I'm gonna be using, I just got some, this isn't new, but they just sent this to me. This is the Elsie Velvet Sponge. When I tell you that this is the biggest fucking sponge I've ever seen in my life, but I feel like I would apply my face makeup so fast. So it's very, very, very soft. It's huge. This covers like my entire face, but I also really like the pointed tip, which would be good for concealer. So go ahead and apply this. Yeah, this definitely covers like such a huge area of your face. Some to my forehead. My foundation was very quickly applied. I love this sponge. It feels so like, it's so soft. I have a new concealer. Where is it? In this box. This is, I have a lot of e.l.f. stuff. I bought all of the e.l.f. stuff on their website. So this is the new e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. I picked up the shade Light Sand. I feel like it might be a little light, but we will see. Let me read what it's supposed to do. Oh, it looks like it has a big doe foot applicator. It says camouflage those pesky spots and under eye circles with this high coverage, crease resistant 16-hour wear concealer. All right. I don't remember how much this was, but I will link everything down below. So I feel like this might be a little light, but it's okay. A lot of concealers are coming out with the like big doe foot applicator now. So I'm just gonna go ahead. Oh, it's not that light. Start off with a little bit. I know that's not like a little bit, but okay, I'm trying to like figure out how I'm gonna use this. Okay, definitely don't need that much that like I just put on there. Ooh, this is like, oh, perfect for like cleaning up the edge of your eyeshadow and stuff. Wow. I feel like, wow, that concealer like on camera, I feel like you can definitely tell. It's very full coverage. You definitely don't need a lot with this concealer though. I saw my friend Yuri talking about this, but she was saying that she saw a lot of mixed reviews, so I don't know what other people are saying. But so far, so good. I feel like it looks really nice under the eyes. Not like sitting on top of the foundation weird or anything either. I'm not gonna be doing a wear test in this video, but I will update you guys. It looks really good. It doesn't look super dry under my eyes or anything. I would definitely say it's like matte, but I don't think it's super dry. It's sitting underneath my eyes really well. I feel like I need to even out my face now with this concealer. I don't have a new setting powder, and I don't really want to try a concealer with a new setting powder anyway, so I'm just going to use my Laura Mercier powder like always. I have some new bronzers. I got these in PR yesterday, day before yesterday. These are from Wet n Wild. They're the new Color Icon bronzers. I actually saw Kathleen use, I think it was this one in her video. It's the Ticket to Brazil, and it looks a little light, and I swatched it, and I feel like I've swatched this like 5 times and I literally can't see anything. So I also have this one. This is Sunset Strip Tease, which is a little bit darker, and then but this one looks kind of shimmery, so I don't know. Whatever, we'll try it. If anything, I have another bronzer in here just in case, but we'll try this one because I think these ones just came out. So I'm just taking my normal bronzer brush. This is the one from Colourpop. Oh, that's actually a good shade. Okay, it's a little warm, so I'm gonna go a little light-handed with it. But like I said, this one is Sunset Striptease. I can't speak today. I thought it smelled really nice, but I think I'm just crazy. Actually, this is a pretty nice shade for a bronzer, for me at least. It has a sheen to it. It's a little sheeny, but it's not like super shimmery. I feel like it kind of just gives you glow from within kind of thing, you know? I don't mind it. I actually like that. I feel like it went on really nicely. It blended out pretty nicely. And I don't ever use a different contouring powder, which I also want to just say I use the Makeup Geek contour powder, and they're discontinued. There's no more. And I don't know what to do because I've been using the same contour powder for like 2 years. I don't know anything else. I don't use anything else. And I can't think of another contour that is this good. And I also contour my nose with this contour as well. So I feel like I'm having like a nervous breakdown because they're literally all gone. I don't know if she's reformulating them. If she reformulates them, then I'll buy a new one, but I don't know. Anyways, moving on to blush. I bought this. These aren't new, I don't think. I feel like this was in the new arrivals, but I feel like I remember them posting this on their Instagram stories like a while ago already. But this is the e.l.f. Luminous blush. It's in the shade Brilliant Mauve. This is not mauve like at all. This is definitely like, I feel like my bronzer looks a little warm. Is it a little warm? Oh well. And you guys know I literally only use like the Milani blushes. But you know, we'll venture out. We'll try a new blush for once. This is like peachy, kind of corally with some gold throughout it. So let's just, it's so glowy. I love glowy blushes. Wow, look at me trying new blushes. Doesn't happen often. It's really pretty. It definitely is like super glowy too, which I like. I'm trying not to go too heavy-handed because I feel like the eyes are already a lot, but I love blush, so I love this. I think it's so pretty. I have another e.l.f. product. I bought a lot on e.l.f. the other day. This is the Metallic Flare highlighter. I got the shade White Gold. This looks so pretty. Do you see the reflection? I'm just gonna take my normal highlighting brush, which is the Morphe M501, and let's just... Okay. I like it. It's a little subtle. Well, maybe it's not that subtle. But for me, it kind of is. But I've been kind of going for like that more subtle highlight recently. With the blush too, it's like just super glowy. Definitely buildable though. Okay, I think right here is like a good spot to leave it at. It definitely gives you more of that like wet look though, for sure. It doesn't look like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you know, like a highlighter sitting on top of your face. It definitely makes, it looks like just one with the skin. I actually really like this a lot. I don't think it's as intense as I normally would go for highlighter, which is fine. Like, I don't always want to go for like super intense highlight, but I really like it. It's baking at the moment, so in the meantime, let's just finish up the eyes. I'm going to take this Maybelline Lasting Drama Light Liner in the shade White Lustre. I think these are new. I'm pretty sure I got this at like one of their events recently, so I'm thinking it's new. And I'm just going to put this in my waterline. Oh, this is like a shimmery white, but I'm here for it. It looks really pretty. In the pictures that I'm looking at Aquaria's makeup, I feel like her lower lash line looks pink, but also looks orange in some pictures too. So I'm going to just mix an orange and a pink. I'm mixing aubergine and saffron. The only one that thinks of Panic at the Disco when I hear aubergine. Wow, we stand. It goes down at an angle, so I'm just mixing aubergine and saffron to kind of make this like pinky corally. I think I'm taking mostly saffron though. And I'm just going to put this on my lower lash line. And then I'm going to kind of go at an angle down. I'm actually going to take another brush for this. Kind of angle it downwards. Like that. Maybe not as much. So intense right here. Damn it, I'll fix it. I'll clean it up. Just kind of putting a line underneath this blue over here. In our corner, she has like this bright like chartreuse color. So I'm going to take my favorite color in this palette. I have used this color already and I love it. But it's the shade Sherbet. Pack this on the inner corner. And also kind of where we put that like angle down here. I'm also kind of taking that on to the lid over here. A little bit of that just right here. Color is so pigmented, which is so rare. Like, there's not very many colors, like eyeshadow colors that look like this, and if there are, they don't look this pigmented. We stan Ace Beauty. You guys already know I love Ace Beauty eyeshadows. I'm gonna dust away some of this powder. So I'm gonna be trying, or I'm gonna be using, I have tried this already before, but I thought I would use it on camera because it is new. This is the new Colourpop Bff Volumizing Mascara. This is the black one. I love the colored ones. My favorite are the red and the blue one, but this is the black one. And I feel like this is a really good like everyday mascara. So I just put a little black line just so when I put my lashes on. By the way, if you haven't tried the Joa I'm So Fly eyeliner before, it is so good and so slept on. It's hella black. It gives you like the thinnest lines possible and it's matte. I love it. See, like the Colourpop mascara definitely like volumizes. Just, it's so nice. I really like it. I'm gonna try this out today. This is the Makeup Shack eyelash applicator. I've never tried, I always see people use like lash applicators like this, but I've never tried it. They also just came out with these lash holders. I have some lashes in here right now. These are the Kaylani lashes. Obviously. Let this get tacky really quick. So I'm just gonna put this on and see. I usually use tweezers, so let's see if this makes a difference or makes life easier. Get questions asking how I apply lashes. I look down into a mirror like this and apply them from above. Oh wow, that actually did make it really easy. That was kind of iconic. Why have I never used these kind of lash applicators before? Last but not least, we have lips. So Wet n Wild just came out with a bunch of these liquid catsuit high shine lipsticks. There were like a whole bunch of them. I just pulled these three, so I was like, maybe one of these will work. I'm leaning towards maybe this one, but this one looks really pretty too. I don't know how pigmented they are, so let me swatch it. This one is Cedar Later. I love that. Ooh, okay, I feel like this is a little too dark for this look, but that's my shit. That's like my favorite kind of colors. And then this one is Send Nudes, which I think is the one I'm gonna use. Yeah. Ooh, this is pretty. It's like a really, they're definitely like a very pigmented, it's either a very pigmented gloss or a very shiny lipstick. And then this one is Peach Stole My Look, which I feel like could probably also go with this look too, but, oh. Yeah, I feel like it could, but I'm not a big peachy person for lips at least, so line my lips really quick. I'm just gonna use a Kylie Dulce K lip liner. Ugh, I love this lip liner. This isn't new, by the way, but whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna take the shade Send Nudes. Ooh, very creamy. Add a little bit of this Peach Stole My Look shade just into that. Let's see. Yeah, just add a little bit more color. Yeah, ooh, these two colors mixed is a look. So this is the finished look. Let me kind of just go over everything that I tried today. So starting off from what I think I started with first, which was the primer. I like it. I definitely think it made my shadows like very bright and vivid. I think maybe next time I am gonna set my primer. I liked it to cut the crease. I think it was like the perfect shade. You guys already know I love Ace Beauty. They are one of my favorite brands for eyeshadow, and I love all of these shades so much. I think this look came out so cool, and I love the colors. That sherbet shade is iconic. I know that was like one of the reasons why I wanted to buy the palette in the first place, was because of that shade, and it is so pretty. For the primer, I like it. I can't really tell right now if it really did anything. Actually, no, my face does look very smooth and poreless. So that's really good, and nothing has settled into my fine lines yet because I did put that in this area. All in all, I think the primer is nice. I might makeup last all day long with this, then that'll be good. I'll probably be using this because I like it. I like the texture of it. It's so good. It's just so big and I like it. It's so soft. Concealer. The concealer is nice. I'm gonna see how it lasts through the day. I feel like my under eyes look a tad bit dry. Like, not anything super noticeable, but when I was blending my lower lash line, I could kind of tell my under eyes were a little dry. If it lasts, I think it'll be a really good concealer, especially from the drugstore. Bronzer from Wet n Wild. I like the shade of it. I really like it. It wasn't like patchy or chalky or like a really weird texture. It went on really nicely. It glided on smoothly. Blush. I love it, and I really want to pick up some more shades. I think it looks so glowy, and you guys know I love like the peachy with gold shimmer throughout blushes, and the formula of these ones just feels so smooth, and they just like sit on the skin so well, and it just kind of melts into your skin and becomes like one with the skin. This highlighter is so good. Another one of my favorite products from today. I love it. It's like kind of with the blush, it just sits on the skin so nicely. I also put it like on my collarbones and stuff too, and I just think it's so good. So I definitely want to pick, I don't know what other shades really they have. I didn't really check. I just kind of picked I think this was either the lightest or the second lightest. So I want to see what other shades they have, and I might pick up some more because I really like the formula of it. Wet n Wild High Shine lip glosses or lipsticks. Feels so lightweight. It is a really pretty gloss. I don't know, it says it's a high shine lipstick, so I guess it's like a lipstick, a very shiny lipstick, but it doesn't feel gross or sticky or heavy. You know how sometimes when like things are very glossy, it can feel very thick and heavy? This doesn't feel like that at all. I think it's a really nice formula. Very impressed with everything. I really liked everything. There was not one thing that I was like about. Like I said, I will update you guys on the primer and the concealer. I think my favorite thing today was definitely the highlighter, the blush, and I actually really like these lipsticks too. And the palette, obviously, I love the palette. Leave me a comment down below of some new stuff that you've picked up. If I should pick it up, let me know. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if not subscribed already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.